What's going on, guys? Chase Daniel here. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing to this YouTube channel. Really appreciate you. I interact with the comments. Please leave one below. And if you want a more detailed breakdown, a little bit longer, a little bit more in depth on all of these videos, head over to the Patreon page. The link is in the description box below. And you know what it is today. We got another Prize Picks video. They have been such a great sponsor of this channel, and we have been rolling all year long. I won a bunch of money. Want you guys to win a bunch of money. It's been such a great ride cashing in $50 in lineups for your first $5 you bet with promo code Chase. Let's go. All right, guys, today, McCarthy, the Minnesota Vikings, run away with a huge win on the road versus the Detroit Lions. McCarthy played a lot better than people expected. Let's break it down.
All right, McCarthy. Thought there were some good things in this game. There's some things that, inaccurate throws and stuff like that. But I mean, when you have a guy like this at receiver, just get him the football. But yeah, I thought the Lions played a really good game defensively. First two drives of the game was touchdowns. But when you have something like this and you just have one-on-one, I mean, this is a RPO. So he has two options here. He can throw the bubble with the block, which you don't want to do versus man, so that's off. You can hand the inside zone, which you only have 6 blockers because there's 7 people right here, or you can take one-on-one with the best receiver in football. Tell me what you would do, and I'm going to say, hey, every time you take that. So there is some good things that JJ did. There's some bad things that JJ did, and there's some playmaking skills that JJ has that maybe Carson Wentz doesn't. I mean, this is his third career start. So I just want to make sure that we're understanding third career start, a lot of stuff happening on the road. And you just really have to be calm, cool, and collected, specifically on the road. And he does throw a really good deep ball. And it's pretty well documented through this game. I thought he was a little amped up too. And I thought there was a little bit of, I don't know, too much juice in him. I mean, you could see Kevin O'Connell when he went in to the locker room, but I did think he did a good job of understanding, hey, this is where I want to get done offensively. And it's just one of those things where you really go back and you see this game and you see everything that's happening. And you're just like, hey, man, like there's some definite plays in this game that he could hit, like right here. Like Jordan Addison's open, and they're going to end up running a 2-level vertical read. It's a pylon route at 40 yards. It's a deep out route, and all JJ needs to do is look at this corner. If this corner sits at all, you have to launch this one, and this is a heavy play action. This is probably something that they were working on all week long, and as soon as JJ is right there, your eyes need to go at this corner. Once you see this corner driving and you have a good pocket you can step up to, you got to let this ball fly to Addison. And JJ even knows. JJ knows it. Everyone knows it. Watch, so he's going to be right here at the line. He's going to be checking to the play. All right, here we go. Alert, alert, alert. He's telling everyone what to do. This free safety's in the middle of the field. That's fine. You have a deep pylon and an out route. Remember, that's what's going on. And I want you to watch JJ at the end of this play. First of all, that's a good pocket. Step up right here. He felt this, but this side of the line is going well. This is a huge touchdown to Addison right there if he just steps up. But I want you to watch JJ. Watch him right here. He points. He's like, yeah, I know it. Then he gets a little upset and angry at himself. But this is one of those plays that, hey, man, play 7 of the game. Kevin O'Connell doing a good job getting to this play. That's an NFL pocket. Just move over right there. Don't take the check down to Aaron Jones. Let this thing fly. But I thought it was good to see JJ understand and be like, hey, I missed that, right? Like, look at him. Look at him right there. He's like, I missed that. That's on me, right? So at least he's seeing it. I think that's a huge part of his growth. And that's one of the few plays that, he missed. And there's some other inaccurate plays. He played well enough to go. I think there's some growth happening here. And then you step up, and here's another one that I thought he missed. First of all, he gets absolutely jacked up. But here's another one I missed. I mean, this is This is just constant. Hey, we're going to put him in the flat, JJ. You're going to run a post route, and then TJ Hawkinson's going to be wide open. It's just a 7 route and a flat route. I mean, there's no difference to this, right? How many different ways can we get to it? We're motioning our big receiver. He's sort of lipstick on a pig, meaning like, hey, he's the filet mignon. Like, come after, get with us, and then 4-man front, and then you're dropping a fifth. I mean, as soon as this corner jumps up like this, I mean that is wide open. Step up, throw this downhill. You can't get any more open than that. And it's just look, I understand he hasn't had back-to-back weeks of practice, but that's a good rep of him stepping up. Step up and hit TJ right there because this corner is so worried about the best receiver in football. That's open. Like I'm like so play 7 and play 9. That's a miss right there. Just got to hit that. And he's going to get better at it, right? It's going to take some time. It's going to be one that they want back for sure. All right, so that's play 7 and 9 that he's missed. He settles in, right? 2 touchdown passes early in the game, and then here we go, man-to-man coverage. Where are we going with it? This is good. Thought this was good. A little bit underthrown, but this is something where they're trying to get Jordan Jefferson or Justin Jefferson the ball. So Justin Jefferson's right there. He's going to motion down. He's going to go an out route, and I want you to see this safety in this corner. They are double teaming the best player in football or one of the best receivers in football. So where does he need to go? I would prefer in breaking routes if you know it is a 5-man rush or a 4-man rush. So I would prefer him to hit this special seam route at 18 to 22 yards on the hash right here. That would be my number one as soon as I see Jefferson is covered. And as soon as Jefferson is covered by 2 guys, he's looking this way, so I like it. Now, you got to have Addison win, and he does. Just a little bit off kilter. The footwork wasn't great. We're going to see this from this view, right? As soon as you see it's man-to-man, right? Down, 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 linebacker, linebacker, down. So they have overload front here. The center's going to go this way. And they end up just playing man-to-man. And it's just really, really difficult for the right tackle, especially with chip help on Aiden Hutchinson, to get by, and really good throw by this dude. Just the pocket movement, right? The pocket awareness, the pocket movement, all that stuff. I think, look, he hasn't played it a long time. For him to get a win like that, I'm just saying there's a lot of plays left out that he could still hit.
Hey guys, thanks for watching so far. We're going to get right back to it, but first, just want to give you my lineups for Week 10 prize picks. Baker Mayfield having an MVP type season. Let's go more on passing. Emeka Egbuka too. More receiving yards. He has been the go-to target all year for Baker Mayfield. And then Rico Dowdle. Dude, leading the league in rushing. Let's go more with rushing this week. $50 in lineups for your first $5 entry with promo code CHASE. Let's go win.
All right, next play. Okay, Jefferson right here. So you have a slot formation. Okay, 3. I mean, this is just TJ Hawkinson just having a really good feel for what he wants to do. So they're trying to, fake it to Jefferson. They're trying to get Aaron Jones in the flat. And you're going to watch this number 1 guy right there. He sort of picks and then goes. And then you have Hawkinson right there. So that's 1. That's 2. That's 3. He ends up doing his job right here. Okay. Jones comes out here. He has him open, but really good job by TJ. Hey, just saying, hey, I can go back. I don't have to go forward. And a really nice throw is, hey, number 1's not open all week long. The receiver tight end has been right here. That's my number 2 read. So let's just improvise and throw back across our body. And, 2 touchdowns in the first 12 plays of the game. Passes is pretty freaking good. All right, next play. Under center. I think this is my best or favorite version of JJ. Under center, play action, get him on the move. Throw it. It's open. It's open. I just don't think he's trusting what he's seeing. And you're going to see quarterback coach McCown after this play right here. Watch him a little bit frustrated. He's right there. Let's get it from this view again. So pretty much what they're doing, I mean, it's pretty simple. They are going an under route from the line of scrimmage to try and get him in a corner route. This is like a drive starter, fake left, go right. You try to out leverage Alex Anzalone, the linebacker, right? Just a little bit, but I like it. Good motion landmark on this. Okay, I think that's Naylor. A lot of times you can't do this because you don't have a good receiver. From on the ball, you have to make sure you get through all this mess right here. But it's a really good, that's open. And if you throw it to him, he might outrun him to the sideline. This might be a 40-yard gain. You can't draw it up any better. Just gotta throw him the football. I mean, pretty simple. All right, next play right here. All right, under center, 3-by-1, 2 tight ends in the game. Motion down to hide his split, one-on-one up top. I'm always looking at that as a quarterback. Good job, play action. And this was sweet. I mean, this is sort of next level throw right here. This is probably one of my favorite throws of the game for him. They end up just going heavy play action. They're trying to get a bite up on the safety. If they have too high look, that's where you want to look because this guy is going to run through the safety. If they have one high and one-on-one, it's a post corner. But watch how Jefferson doesn't lose leverage. He gets out of his break really well. And see how flat he comes. Usually this is pretty high, but in man-to-man, it's flat. But I want you to watch JJ. His feet are set here. He's making sure that it's one high look. And then you see the flat defender here. There's no flat control. There's no one out in the flat, but you're on the opposite hash, and your feet aren't set, mechanically not great, and you throw an absolute dime. So that's something that I thought was really, really nice, right? So you're probably here a little bit too long in single high safety. I can't imagine that they're teaching them, hey, stay on this post for single high safety. If it's too high safety, you're hoping to get the suck up on the quarter safety. But look where his feet are. His feet are here, and he's able to throw an accurate football all the way across his body. Like his front foot is facing this way, and you're able to throw an accurate throw all the way across your body like that is beyond me. Like this is truly next level. Let's see it from this view. It's much better. So big, absolute dart. I mean, it's impressive, right? You just get your eyes off a little bit sooner. Your front foot is facing this way. Look at that. And you're still able to make this throw on the opposite hash. Just tells me his arm strength is there. All right. 3-by-1 formation. Go up. He did this a few times. Check the protection. Hey, just this pass interference call. This was, I'm going to be honest, this wasn't great. And you just have a high-low. You're trying to get, Jefferson on this deep cross route at 18 yards. You're trying to get a shallow cross right here, and the post is just clear. As soon as it's man, do not throw the post. Now, I don't know if he saw the PI, which I'm thinking it's not, but you really want to read low to high here. Shallow cross to the deep cross. It's man-to-man. They do a good job, and you really want to throw off this guy. If this guy stays high, you want to throw the shallow cross. I'd imagine that they're trying to teach the shallow cross to stay on the move. But Aiden Hutchinson gets in his face, and they're calling this right here. They're calling that, right? That's the call. I mean, this was a lucky call. Not a lucky call, but it just sort of bailed him out because this was not great. And then, Aiden Hutchinson has 75 in the spin cycle right there. Just not good. But you do this, and there's no way in the world, like, I don't know. This was one of the worst decisions I saw in the game, and he throws it right to him, and luckily for the Vikings, didn't count because of pass interference.
Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. If you want a more detailed, in-depth breakdown on all of my videos, not just this one, head over to the Patreon page. The link is in the description box below.